Praise the Lord, saints. It's Cadillac Kimberly, Auntie Cadillac, Atlanta's auntie. And my best friend called me and told me that Kiki from Love and Marriage Huntsville is dead. And I was like, Kiki was young and vibrant. I said, what happened? I said, was she back on the dope? He said, no. I said, well, did she try to steal somebody's shit like she was on the news still and they fucked her up? He said, no. I said, well, was she trying to fight somebody like she tried to fight Tisha at Kimmy's barbecue and somebody whooped her ass? He said, no. He said, supposedly, she was in the garage at her house in the car and fell asleep and died from carbon monoxide. Okay, just know if that shit happened to me, y'all look into it. But Love and Marriage Huntsville, it's good, but it ain't that good this season like it usually is. It's kind of slow. But Kimmy, I can't stand her name, first of all. She too old to be referred to as Kimmy. Kimmy is a little girl name. Girl, you got gray pubic hair. Give it up. The season is past, okay? And why she looking like she's sick now that she done healed? You know, men are visual, you know, and her husband done started drinking and driving. He's trying so hard to cope. Men need something good to look at, and Kimmy, this ain't it. So I need you to tighten that up on that, because the attorney riding around drunk, he fucking up the bag, okay? And the way she told everybody that Marceau is a fucked up businessman, she said it on the low. Baby, she said how he had all these projects. She named every last one of them that he done had since the beginning of the show, and how he ain't finished none of them yet. Baby, I said that damn Kim done low-key threw him under the bus. And I love Nell. I love Nell with her Marlboro voice. But lately, honey, and I believe Nell be high as hell, but Nell, what the hell here lately? What the fuck you got on? Look like you wearing the clothes belong to the children of the daycare that you own. It's unacceptable. And Melanie Cherie Rogers, bitch, you gonna always be Mrs. Martell Holt. No matter how many times you change your name, no matter how many parties you had to celebrate it, you're gonna always be the chick that laid there and had 4 children with that man and 1 abortion, and he got a child on you, and you laid there and didn't have not one single orgasm getting all them children. You said that yourself. Now, that's a fool and a woman with low self-esteem, okay? Talking about she a good cat. She a good cat with all that baggage. Ain't even Louis Vuitton baggage. But she talking about she a good cat. Yeah, if the catcher ain't got no arms. Girl, please. And she was talking about God said go, God said go. Know what God is saying is really? That's what God's saying. And she's a 5-cent fake Christian. Just like Keon Henderson, you know, and Shawnee O'Neal, you know, Henderson, the fake 5-cent Christians, okay? So now Mel need to marry Keon so that her and Keon and Shawnee can all be fake sisters and spouses, okay? That's what need to happen. And, you know, he can get with Melanie because he love a beard that's balling. So Melanie fit the description. And, you know, I don't like Keon. It's something about him. Don't nothing about him say Jesus to me. Don't nothing about him say Jesus. And he's so arrogant. His ego so big. And he wants you to be quiet when they come to praising God in his church. What happened to Never Will the Rocks Cry Out? What happened to that? And was Keon quiet when he was taking all them dicks in ass? Just playing. And Destiny and Sonny. Y'all fighting over Moses, baby, like he the one from the Bible, okay? And Sonny don't owe you nothing, Destiny. She said she tried to text you and tell you she was finna fuck your man, and you ain't answer the phone, okay? So now that's all she owe you. That was due diligence. Moses the one been up in you. Moses the one that owe you the explanation, not Sonny. Sonny didn't owe you a text, but she gave it to you. So that's due diligence. But you know, Sonny, she kind of an oxymoron because she's Sonny and shaded. At the same damn time. Okay? And I know I got a big forehead, but Sonny, she got... And her forehead, it's like a visor the way it blocked. You know, it blocked like an athlete playing defense, don't you think? And her eyes start way down by her lips. Like, well, her daddy might have been a goldfish. I'm concerned. But Moses loves her because he doing the IVF with her. So that means he having a baby with her on purpose. And he going to risk that her daughter might come out looking like her. So now that's love. But now, Destiny, when you was going to whoop Stormy's ass at Melanie's party, was it last year, the Valentine party? You was gonna whoop Stormy's ass. Well, where's that action and that heat for Sonny? Because if any time a bitch need her ass whoop is when she done fucked your man. So I said, how come she ain't bringing that same heat? And speaking of Stormy, honey, it's according to your husband or your pimp. Because now, I know you selling a whole bunch of that body glaze, but looking at this picture got me wondering what else you selling. And the new girl on the show, she looks so strong and masculine. Like she moved furniture for a living. Like she worked for 2 men in a truck and she both the men. And she ain't the easiest to look at. And she holds her mouth like Susie from Basketball Wives. Remember Susie from Basketball Wives? Susie, I'm gonna need you to swallow. Seem like you collecting something in the bottom of your mouth when you talk like that. I don't know if it's leftover nut and you trying to save it in case you trying to impregnate yourself and trap somebody. I don't know, but swallow. I'm tired of you collecting that pool of fluid in the bottom of your mouth. That shit get on my nerve. Anybody else notice that how she hold all that, you know how she hold all that in her mouth? That disturbs me. I don't like that. Could you stop that? And a man Ken look like he a soul brother #1. Don't he like he just had a Jerry curl and cut it off? That's just what he be giving me. That hoop earring with the charm on it was giving me full force. I was hospitalized. And I don't know why but it looked, I don't know why, but to me he looked like he stayed with her and he drive her car. I don't know why he give me that type of vibe. I don't know. But, and then, you know, men who work out a lot be having a little bit of dick because I've done the footwork. But he ain't got no big dick, can't have no big dick, because that bed they sleep in ain't big enough for the muscles and no big dick. So I ain't believing that. And Tisha looked like she transitioning and pro wrestling. At the same damn time. And I agree with Dr. Heavenly from Married to Medicine. Dr. Heavenly said that if Marshall is cheating on Tisha, he's doing it with respect. And I believe that because I believe he is cheating on her and I believe he's doing it respectfully. And I believe he's doing it with somebody who got as much to lose as he does. That's how come we ain't heard nothing from him. That was my neighbor. I can't stand that bitch. She from New Orleans. The worst thing ever happened to the fucking neighborhood. And she always trying to give me dressing and shit, trying to give me something to eat. She gave me some dressing, looked like it had raisins in it. Her husband had done nutted in it. Bitch, please, we good over here. I can't stand her. I was gonna call Diddy to come whoop her ass. Because that's what he does now is fight women. But how come we ain't seen no more clips of him lately wrestling nobody? What's up with that? I was like, when it first happened, it just struck a chord with me. I was so upset. I was like, what in the Chris Brown? I was upset like he had done whoop my ass. But I want to know what man ass he done whoop like that. That's what I want to know. Where the footage of that? And when is Diddy going to jail? Because Nancy Grace say he going. And I believe everything that nappy-headed white woman say, baby. Nancy Grace don't never get it wrong. I believe Nancy Grace like I believe G-O-D and TMZ, baby. I want to know when it's coming. Because she said it's coming, so I'm looking for her, like I'm looking for my check the first of the month. I said, now Quincy, who was Kim Porter's eldest child, you know, Kim Porter is the one that died, in my opinion, suspiciously. She was a good friend. She was a good person. And Quincy is the eldest of her children, which is why I think he should be the one that have her body exhumed and have an analysis done and make sure that she died from the causes from which we were told, because we know now that Diddy is capable of just about anything. And with him being around and with Kim Porter dying suspiciously, I just feel like that he owes that to his mom. You know what I'm saying? I feel like he should have his mom's body exhumed to make sure that she died from the reasons that we were told, the causes we were told. There needs to be an analysis. And especially if it's true that her body was never left alone. She had 24-hour security provided by Diddy. Now, if that's true, I really believe it should be exhumed right this minute while we on the video. That's what I believe. And plus, Kim Porter had a best friend whose life she was sponsoring, you know what I'm saying, who she took care of to the fullest, who still talked about her behind her back. So if she got that kind of person around her, then what kind of people were in her environment? I mean, who could she trust? You know what I'm saying? It could have been anybody. Not just Diddy. We didn't know if there was any foul play. She deserved it because she was that good of a person. And you know, even though Ebony Electra said 20 years ago or more, she told me that Diddy was the devil. I just didn't think he was capable of no shit like this. I was just so surprised when he came beating her ass, wailing on Cassie at the hotel. I was like, damn, this nigga ain't shit. But I just need for that body to be exhumed so we can have analysis and see what really caused Kim Porter's death. And you know, Kamora Lee Simmons, you know, she lived right next door to Kim Porter. And she looked real suspect on the video when TMZ was filming everything when Kim Porter first died. Not suspect like she had something to do with it, but suspect like she knew something. So I just feel like we need to get closure. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like we need to have real closure, get the body exhumed, and just know for a fact that Kim died from the causes from which we were told. And if anybody knows Ben Affleck's number, tell him I said call me, because I don't think the number I got is no good. I see him and J-Lo are getting divorced for real, and I want him to know he is welcome in this place with that scraggly beard. He can come drunk, and he can fuck up all his money and still come get in the bed with me, because I love me some Ben Affleck, and I don't want to hear shit else about it, okay? I hope everybody had a fabulous 4th of July. My man and I did, which is why my hair is fucked up, and I'm going to go and let something else get fucked up right this minute. But I'm going to do it in a Christian way, because the bed of the married is not defiled. And I's married now. 5/5/24, it went down. And since then, my legs have stayed up. In Jesus' name, the name of which I came, love y'all.
Hey, hello, hello, they know, hello, hello, they know, hello.